As we know, our worlds are changing. Things are getting tougher and they're getting more, what's the word I'm looking for, frenetic. We have to work more hours, there's more pressure, there's more stress, there's more competition. That's just in the work environment. Take it back into our homes and our personal relationships, with our intimate partner or our kids or our friends. It gets harder and harder there because we become more and more disengaged with the stress and the pressure, let alone all the patterns that we bring in from our childhood and things that we're repeating that maybe we see, maybe we don't see. But there's definite commonalities with people that I see. They want, and this makes common sense, they want a better life. However, there's one thing that catches everybody up. They want the magic pill, the magic bullet. They want me to say one word or one sentence that suddenly it's going to open, they're going to have everything that they want. I've been in this for over 20 years, I suppose, and 21,000 plus client hours of one-on-one work. To be honest with you, I haven't found it yet. I don't believe it exists. However, this is something that I tell every single client that comes in, and it's a starting point for us when I work with them, is that we're complex beings. And if you are stuck, it's going to be a complex solution. If it was a simple solution, you would have already figured it out by now. It's just that obvious. But when you're in it, you don't necessarily see that. So what winds up happening after that, we discuss it, we work with it a little bit, you start to see a bigger picture. So what we do from there, and I'll use Ken as an example. When I first started working with him, he was 45, I guess, been in a 15-year marriage, 20-year marriage. It wasn't working. The marriage wasn't working. He wasn't making money in his business. His kids were unhappy. And he was just spinning wheels, trying harder and harder and harder. Well, on that first session when I started to ask him questions, and there's 3 areas which are included in the video. Meaning and passion. The 3 areas, the 3 main areas, and there's 5 subheadings in each one is what constricts you. The next one is neutrals, what keeps you stuck. The third one is what expands you and moves you forward. So the very first question I started to ask him is the first question in constriction. What holds you back? What pulls you backwards? What has you going backwards? Basically, if I treat myself 3 or 4 times. And the first one is understanding the process as to how this works, how life works, how you can get unstuck. So if I use him as an example, once he understood those 5 areas in constriction, then he started to free up and started to release his mind and his stress to say, wow, I do this, then I do this, then I do this, and I'm freed up. I'm no longer feeling like I'm going backwards. Inside of, time, speed forward, so to speak, in about 3 months, he was in neutral, where his life was working, and he was gaining information, and we started to apply those. Today, last time I talked to him, his business had tripled his sales, his marriage was going great, his kids were off to university. Things were going good for him. It's that simple. When you understand the roadmap, you get the results. But what happens is we keep bumping up against the same wall over and over and over again. And I'm sure you can agree with me that you bumped up against the wall, because I know I have hundreds, thousands of times, and it's cost me time, money, resources, and life is too short. Honestly, that's a give. Life's too short to spin your wheels in things that don't work, rather than being out and giving it and living from a place of purpose and fulfillment and meaning and passion. It's all the same thing. And once you get unlocked, once you find that spot in yourself and your spiritual connection, there's no stopping you, to be honest. It drives you. It will keep on driving you in a way that is measurable, that is successful. And something else I mentioned to my clients in my first session is that success and moving forward is always a 1% increment. Even if you improve 1% a week, that's 50% a year. That is huge. So if this works for you, if it feels right, click below. It's an email down. It's a download. By all means, you've got lifetime access to it. And if there's any questions, email me at info@patrickkirkus.com. It's a total money-back guarantee, no questions asked. I hope to see you on the other side, because I want your life to change, because I know it can, and it's not actually that hard once you've got the roadmap.